Good morning and welcome to the Wilmer Online Career Fair. My name is Susan and I serve the Hutchinson, Litchfield, and Wilmer locations. I'm excited to be hosting today's event, connecting job seekers looking for work and employers looking for new employees. Helping me out this morning behind the scenes is Kelly and Marnie from St. Cloud CareerForce. Job searching can be stressful, but you are not alone. CareerForce is here to help. We serve customers no matter where you are in your job search or career planning, from just starting out to mid-level and beyond at no cost. Due to COVID-19, CareerForce physical locations are closed for in-person support. However, we are offering one-to-one visits by phone, email, and video chats, along with workshops, hiring events, and job search resources online to help you navigate your job search and career planning. We have a great lineup today with 4 employers and 1 CareerForce partner. Each employer will provide a brief overview on their company, current job openings, career path, qualifications, how to apply, and their contact information. Job seekers, if you have questions, we invite you to type your questions into the chat box on the right side of your screen. Please know, if we do not get to your questions, employers welcome you to contact them after today's event. Also, you will receive a follow-up email with presenters' contact information along with mine, so no worries about writing it down during the event. Job seekers, I strongly encourage you to stay the entire time so you do not miss out hearing about new openings, job search resources, services, and my top 5 job searching tips to find a job faster and easier. Let's get started with my first job search tip. Job search tip number 1, treat your job search like a job. Every day have a start time and an end time with a couple of breaks in between, just like a job. Let family and friends know your schedule so there's no interruptions. Create a daily to-do list to stay motivated and monitor progress. For more information, please contact me. Let's get started with our first employer, Elizabeth, with Long Prairie Packing.
Forgot to unmute my microphone there. I'm Elizabeth Alvarado. I am the bilingual recruiter for Long Prairie Packing. We are part of American Foods Group. Long Prairie Packing has been around for quite a long time. American Foods Group kind of developed off of that to more of a corporate role. So we have been family owned and operated since 1974. Since that time, the company has grown into 8 different facilities across 6 states and has over 4,000 employees. Right here at Long Prairie, we actually have close to 600 employees in both union and non-union positions. We are also opening up a new facility in Illinois in the next coming weeks. So we are a still growing company despite everything kind of going on in the world. We are a critical employer. And we produce food and brands that are sold in grocery stores, arenas, stadiums, schools, as well as other operations across the country that are in more than 40 countries around the world. So right there, I've listed some of the other states that we are operating in. There's the other 6 states, and soon we'll have Illinois on that list. And you'll see at the bottom of each slide, I've included my contact information. So I do welcome any questions, calls, or emails, but I'll go through our whole process, how to apply, what we require, and what types of positions that we have. You can go to the next slide, please. So Long Prairie Packing and American Foods Group, I kind of covered how our relationship works there. We are the original facility, original site of American Foods Group. Rosen's Diversified started us out. So we are the showcase facility for the entire company, which is kind of a great place to be. We get a lot of new equipment and new tools. We get to do pilot programs here, which is something that a lot of our other plants get to use after the fact, just so we can test things out here. Our purpose is to supply quality beef at competitive price to our customers in the food service, retail, and international markets. We do have values at our company that include quality, integrity, and partnership. So we provide supply quality beef. We do what we promise when we say where our beef comes from. We know where our meat is coming from locally as well as internationally. And then we build partnerships with local area farmers, as well as our clients and customers. So I've included this image here because at Long Prairie Packing, we produce what's called primal cuts. So what you see there, the chucks, the ribs, the loins, the sirloins, that is as broken down as a piece of meat will come out of our facility. You won't see a single ribeye steak come out of here. That'll go on to one of our sister plants for further processing, or it will go directly to the customer to be processed on their end. Next slide, please. So you can see our full list of openings on our new website for our application process. It's at www.americanfoodsgroup.com/careers. We have our website able to assist in either English or Spanish, depending what you click on there, either apply or aplicar. It'll direct you to the English site or the Spanish site. Go to the next slide, please. Once you select the language that you'd like to see this in, it'll show you how to search for our career opportunities. So if you leave the way it is set up just generically, it'll probably say all in all of those boxes there, for category, company, position type, and location. What I would suggest, if you're looking for work right in Minnesota at our facility, you can leave the first three set to all, but then change the location to Long Prairie, Minnesota. It'll just cut out quite a few positions that aren't even in our facility. They'd be across the country. Some of the things that we're currently looking for would be entry level as well as skilled production. Like I said, we are a union facility. Our production positions are all union positions, but our support positions are non-union. So we consider support to be any role outside of production. So if you're cattle driving, that would be a non-union position. That's someone who's going to be working in the barn with the cattle, unloading trailers, getting animals penned up. The refrigeration mechanic, maintenance mechanic, those are also considered support positions. Those would be first shift for the refrigeration and second and third shift for maintenance. We only operate production on one shift, so the support kind of operate around that. We also have leadership roles that become available. So our harvest and fabrication supervisor roles, we do tend to hire within for those positions, but if we have someone that's a very skilled, qualified employee from another facility or in a similar industry, we would definitely consider those candidates as well. And then we have office roles as well, like our HR assistant. We get clerking positions that open up, loading dock positions that open up, and then our QA team is always looking for talent as well. So we take applications for all of those positions pretty regularly, and then we'll also have one-off jobs that will come up. For example, part-time groundskeeping, which would be a seasonal job, taking care of the facilities, landscaping, mowing the lawns, doing odd end jobs outside. And then we also have like a part-time scanning job. So not all full-time. We have different shifts depending on where you want to be. Only one shift for production, and then a few odd and end ones that come up from time to time. Go to the next slide, please. Some of the perks that we have at Long Prairie Packing and American Foods Group, we are a very competitive pay facility. So for our entry level as well as our skilled positions in production, including the incentives that we offer, our employees are making up to $21.45 per hour. We do work 6 days a week, typically, with exception to a few Saturdays off throughout the year. And then we also pay weekly. So the weekly payroll is pretty nice there. We, like I said, have union and non-union jobs. We don't require any experience. We're able to train you. Really, we focus more on longevity and work history. So, you know, if you come from an office background, but you're really wanting to get out of that, we will consider you for production if that's what you want. We are currently offering retention bonuses up to $1,600. The way that works is that when you join us, once you reach 30 days of employment and you're in good standing, you get the first installment check of that, which would be $300. 60 days of employment, it would be $500. And the last installment check would be at 6 months, and that would be for $800. We also offer great benefits, you know, medical, dental, flex spending, HSA, all of that's been active at 90 days. And then our 401k is active at 6 months. We also have a meat store right on our facility, which is employee-only access. So we are able to deduct the cost of whatever you purchase there directly from your paycheck. And it's not just meat. We actually have a lot of other products there as well. So it's a big savings for our employees that they don't have to go to the store. They can get it direct. And then we don't have like a busy season and a slow season. We offer long-term year-round work. We do have our high turnover time and our low turnover time. So we do tend to ramp up for those times, but we haven't had a layoff in a very, very long time here. And then, like I said, we try to hire from within whenever possible. So our supervisor roles, for example, or trainer roles, moving into office positions from the floor. Those are all advancement opportunities, and we try to find talent from within because a lot of people come here from different realms, and we appreciate that. So.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Some wonderful information. Job search tip number 2. A great job starts with a great resume. The resume is usually your first point of contact. So it is extremely important to make a good first impression on paper. You need to communicate to employers what you want to do, what you can do, what you have done, and what you will do. When writing a resume, be sure to reference the job posting and highlight any skills, keywords, education, experience, and qualifications to match the job posting. No resume can guarantee a job interview every time. However, by using current guidelines and common practices can improve your chances. So I'm offering today a free resume review. It's simple. Just email me your resume and within 2 days, receive feedback and recommendations. Moving forward, our second employer today is Melissa with Novatech.
Good morning, everyone. So I'm excited to kind of chat with you today about Novatech Engineering and what we have to offer here. But a little bit about us just from the get-go is we are a robotic or automation equipment company. Our goal is to produce first-generation product equipment for the egg industry. Primarily that has been in the poultry industry, but we are actually gearing up to launch into a new industry as well for us to diversify and which has really caused us to continue to grow. So along with all of the effects of COVID-19 and as an essential employer as well, we have been growing steadily since March and continue to add roles here with us. We were founded in 1992 and have a sister organization located in China, but our main headquarters are in Willmar, Minnesota. That includes manufacturing to account management, engineering, shipping, receiving. All of that does take place here in Willmar, Minnesota. And like I mentioned, we specialize in automation or robotic equipment. And we do everything from our equipment, from really concept, design, implementation, and maintenance on site here. Currently, Novatech holds 7 active patents, and we have many new patents pending. So we are looking to do what is new to our industry on a continuous basis. Currently, right now, we have over 230 employees and growing, like I said. Our machines are built completely here in Willmar, Minnesota, and then shipped globally. Currently, our machines can be found in over 59 different countries and on 6 different continents. So definitely very global and all starting here in Willmar, Minnesota. Susan, you can move to the next slide. The one thing that we find unique to us is really our culture and our vision. It is our guiding principle in all that we do here at Novatech. And so our ultimate vision is to create revolutionary solutions that advances our customers' ability to feed the world. And we hold ourselves and our team members accountable to that through a wide variety of values and behaviors within that. And these are values that we don't just put on the wall. It's something that we talk about and navigate to day in and day out. The first one is a commitment to communication and collaboration. The second is agility. The third is strength. We are a strength-based organization, so our goal is to help our team members grow and develop in a role that suits them and their strengths best. The fourth one is innovation. So like I said, we are a first-generation product equipment company, but we also like to look to our team members to help us come up with new ideas, whether that be in innovative machinery or innovative process, but really tend to lean on our employees, our team members' ideas to help drive us forward. The fifth one is excellence. So we really do seek that quality in-house, whether that be in customer service, in communication, or in product quality, with the overall goal of really having our customers trust what we say we do and do what we say. And then the last one is servant leadership, which is a little unique as well. Ultimately, we are a flat organization. We have the team, and the team is guided by a small handful of senior leadership team members. And really the team then commits to the amount of work that they think they can commit to and drive that work forward with each other. Susan, you can move to the next slide. Some benefits here at Novatech Engineering, for the most part, most of our benefits do start day of hire. That would include health, dental, and vision. Novatech will match up to 5% in a 401k. And up to $1,000 in an HSA. The HSA is prorated depending on start date, but will match up to 5% in 401k, and that is immediately vested. PTO for all of our roles is accrued on a yearly basis, and that's accrued at 120 hours or 15 days per year for all of our positions. And then we also have 8 paid company holidays, as well as a company paid shutdown from Christmas until New Year's. So essentially 15 days vacation and 13 days of holiday pay throughout the year as well for our roles here at Novatech. We do have a wide variety of other benefits, such as life insurance and supplemental life and health insurance for your family. So a wide variety of benefits. And like I said, the majority of them do start day of hire. You can move to the next slide. We do have a wide variety of different roles in which we are adding to our team. We have Like I said, we do everything from start to finish for our machines and then back around again, as we have an interesting leasing model. So as our portfolio of products grows, so do our team. And so we have a wide variety of roles within that could be considered entry level all the way to skilled level as well. So we have machine operator roles for both our second shift and our weekend shift positions. The second shift machine operator works Monday through Thursday and has Friday through Sunday off. And the weekend shift operator, they work Friday through Sunday for 36 hours, but are paid at 40 and overtime eligible at 40 hours. We also are looking for a few machinists, engineering technicians, technical assemblers, electronic repair techs, some refurbishers, as well as some shipping and receiving clerks, a tech service representative, and electrical engineer. Our second shift and weekend shift positions do have a 10% shift differential included on that. All of our positions and more can be found at nteglobal.com, as well as my contact information for those roles. Just a couple of things to highlight as well. We are a non-union facility. We focus on our incredible culture, a culture of team dynamics, team feedback, team driven, and then we do offer a weekly payroll as well for all of our team members here at Novatech. And I believe that is my last slide.
Thank you, Melissa. Job search tip number 3. Networking is the most effective job method in finding work faster. Think of networking as one person or conversation away from a great job. Networking is your lifeline, as 3 out of 4 jobs are not advertised, and 70% of people find a job through a company connection. How to network? Set up a daily action plan of reaching out to 5 to 10 people daily, in person, phone, email, Facebook, LinkedIn, and find something in common that makes them interested in talking with you. Our next presenter is Bridget with Central Minnesota Jobs and Training Services, a CareerForce partner, here to share about programs and services available to help you find a job faster.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Bridget Paulson. I'm with Central Minnesota Jobs and Training Services. I'm a business service coordinator serving Meeker, McLeod, Renville, and Candy-Ojai counties. I started this position on March 12th, which has made it very interesting, but I have also been with CMJTS for many years and have worn many hats. So Central Minnesota Jobs and Training Services, we are a nonprofit employment and training agency serving 11 counties in Minnesota. Those counties are Chisago, Isanti, Kennebec, Pine, Candy-Ojai, McLeod, Meeker, Mille Lacs, Renville, and Sherburne counties. We help to build skilled workforce needed by local business and to train and connect job seekers to careers. We are here for your first job, your next job, and your last job. There are over 50 career forces in Minnesota. Next slide. Within the CareerForce system, there are partner agencies serving people who are job seeking and also serving local businesses. These agencies include vocational rehab services, veteran services, unemployment representatives, senior programs, and agencies serving people with disabilities. We're a one-stop center for businesses and local communities to connect and to get resources needed. I'm on slide 2, Susan. That's 3. Thank you. So CMJTS has 3 main programs to serve job seekers and a business service team to serve the growth of local businesses. We have an adult dislocated worker program, and if you're eligible, you can enroll in this program. People that are eligible are folks that are out of work due to layoff or through no fault of their own, people that are unemployment eligible or on unemployment or have run out of unemployment. It can include people that are self-employed or homemakers that are returning to the workforce, and also people that are unemployed due to economic conditions in your area, including local layoffs and COVID closures. The benefits of enrolling in the Adult Dislocated Worker Program is one-on-one assistance with career planning and local labor market information. An employment specialist can help you with resume assistance, interviewing, and networking opportunities. Tuition assistance for training that supports your career goal, and support services for expenses like transportation and housing. The adult program can also help you with career assessments. So if you can take a career assessment to identify what jobs you would be successful at based on your interests, values, and abilities. People in the adult program go back to school and they get tuition assistance for their next career. The purpose of this program and the funding available to people who are enrolled in the program is to retrain them and to find the fastest path to employment in their community that pays a living wage. CMJTS also has a youth program that serves young adults aged 16 to 24. This program is near and dear to my heart. I've been working in it for many years before this position. So we work with young adults who have barriers to employment, and that can include a documented disability. Maybe they were on an IEP in high school, which was an individual education plan. So they might needed help with testing or one-on-one help with getting schoolwork done. So you could also be eligible for the youth program if you're a high school dropout, or if you're an offender, or if you're chemically dependent, or are a parent. Maybe you're a young parent, or you've been in foster care, or you're a homeless youth. These are those young adults that are kind of looking for direction. There are many career pathways available locally for a young person to find a job and begin a successful life, with on-the-job training, short-term training, and connecting with local businesses. These are, young adults that might not go off to college, but they want to stay in Wilmer and find a job that pays a living wage. And this program helps them gain the skills and training they need. And then also our business services team can connect them to potential employers in where they want to live. Another CMJTS program is the Public Assistance Program, and that's a partner with the local county to help families who are on MFIP, which is the Minnesota Family Investment Plan. Families that need help with cash assistance and food support to help them get back on their feet. And families in this program can come to CMJTS, and we will help them find the fastest path to employment through resume building, job searching, and connecting with employers. The CMJTS services and the CareerForce services, they're all free and available to anyone that is eligible or needs the help. On the next slide, Susan, please. Thank you. So I wanted to talk about our on-the-job training program briefly because it's a benefit to employers and also a benefit to job seekers. So when you're enrolled with Central Minnesota Jobs and Training Services, you can offer a potential employer on-the-job training reimbursement. It's an agreement between CMJTS and a business, and it documents hands-on training to be provided to a new employee and helps eliminate skills gaps for new hires or the job requirements. It's for a job seeker that is changing careers or has an inconsistent work history. A business is reimbursed half of the new hire's wage during the training period. The business provides the training and the new employee does the learning. The new hire learns skills and tasks unique to the business's position and industry, and CMJTS does the paperwork. This OJT assists job seekers in offering an incentive to train in a new industry, and a business gets reimbursed for the extra time it takes to train in a new hire. It's a real benefit to local job seekers and local businesses. I'm on the last slide, Susan. Thank you. So you want to learn more about Central Minnesota Jobs and Training Services and CareerForce. CMJTS is currently offering services virtually. We can do some appointments, and we're going to be opening up more to the public in the next couple of weeks. So we are moving forward with our reopening plan. We have a website, cmjts.org, or you can call the 1-800 number, and that will connect you to any of the counties that you live in that you would like to learn more information about the local career force or CMJTS services. You can also use CareerForce mn.com as for resources for weekly hiring events, resume building, local hiring events, interview skill workshops, veteran hiring events, and virtual hiring events like this one. Like I said, CMJTS is here for your first job, your next job, and your last job. Again, my name is Bridget, and I would love to talk to you if you have any questions about our programs or services. And I look forward to hearing from job seekers in the Willmar area to see how we can assist.
Thank you, Bridget. Some wonderful information that you shared. Job search tip number 4. You have control over your time, attitude, efforts, and marketing. You cannot control the economy, but you do have control over yourself. Having a positive attitude helps you, and a negative attitude hurts you. Please take care of yourself during this stressful time. Next is our third employer, Steve from Teachers on Call.
Morning. I am Steve, one of the recruiters here from Teachers on Call, a Kelly company. What we do is we provide substitute staffing services, and we hire licensed teachers, paraprofessionals, tutors, and early childhood education staff. Currently, we provide substitute education professionals to over 150 school districts and nearly over 450 plus now childhood education centers, charters, and private schools around the country to fill their needs for short and long-term substitutes. We offer here in the Willmar area, our school districts that we're currently contracted with are Willmar, Montevideo, New London Spicer, Ricori Cold Springs, and then of course we're in the St. Cloud, Sartell, St. Stephen's, both of their school districts around that area. Some of the different roles that we have for substitutes and paraprofessionals, you can either be on call, you would be in a sub pool, and then you can accept assignments whenever you would like to. We have a really convenient app now for your phone so that you can go in and actually accept assignments maybe the night before, maybe a couple days before, whatever you'd like to do, so you can keep as busy as you'd like. We believe in flexibility. And so you kind of make it what you want to. You can work 1 day a week, 2 days a week, 3, 4, 5 days a week, whatever you'd like to do. It's totally up to you. We do have long-term subs, and what those subs will do is they'll be in a building, a certain building, and they'll have a specific classroom assignment that they'll work with. So long-terms might be people have maybe health, teachers might be out for health situation, maternity leave, et cetera, and so we would have long-term substitutes come in and take care of their classes while they're out. We do have permanent roles also, and those are also within the school building itself. Those may be for like an entire semester, like for fall or spring. So you'd have a 5 days work week that you would be part of, and you'd be in the same classroom day in and day out. And right now, because of COVID-19, you know, different school districts are doing different things around the state, depending on having, you know, entirely online, hybrid, or in-class settings. But we're finding out that substitute roles are on an increase, not only around here, but also nationwide. So this is a really great time to get in to be a substitute, and a great time to work with Teachers on Call. Some of the minimum requirements we have that you might see there is the ability to follow oral and written directions and instructions. ability to communicate effectively, both oral and written means. So what will happen is teachers usually have teaching plans that you'll come in and you'll execute those plans on a day-to-day basis. And also, it's important to be able to communicate not only with your students, but also with other teachers, administrators, etc., and staff in the building. For our paraprofessionals, you'd require a high school diploma or GED. If you're going to be a substitute teacher, we require a bachelor's degree in any subject. I get people who have bachelor's degrees in different areas and they don't think they can sub, but they surely can. We welcome that. And have a Minnesota teaching or substitute license, or the willingness to obtain a short call license with our help. The short call license is really easy to get. It's pretty quick, within about 2 to 3 weeks. And so then you'd be able to go out and then sub at that point. Could I have the next slide, please? Like I said, on the substitute teacher process, it's a bachelor's degree. The 3-year short call substitute license is a $100 processing fee. You'd be eligible to sub on call on a day-to-day basis. The long-term and permanent teaching roles are usually reserved for people with specific licensure that in that area. And then until your license comes through, you can also sub as a paraprofessional until your license is processed. So licensing, it looks like, takes around 4 to 6 weeks right now to get done. So during that time, we can put you out in the school district, say in Wilmer or whatever, to do paraprofessional work so that you can earn money and work in the building in the school district until that substitute teacher position, until your license comes up. Next slide, please. So why work with teachers on call? Well, first off, students need you, and they really do more than ever now. Our students really need wonderful people like yourselves to go in and help them with their studies, help them in their development and in their lives. If you don't think that you can make a difference, you're wrong. You do. And it doesn't matter what your background is. You provide a unique skills and leadership for students that they need really, really badly. So you'll gain classroom experience in whatever grade or subject that you'll be teaching in. And our subs really like that because they may start out and do some elementary work, some middle school, maybe high school work, and they kind of find where they fit. I used to be a school counselor in the school districts in Iowa, and it's one of those things where you kind of find out what grades and what levels of students you really, really connect with. In my case, it was middle school and high school that I really connected with. So I stayed within those types of jobs. Again, I told you you could build your own schedule, 1 day a week, 2, 3, 4, 5 days a week. You work when you want. You can, after you start in with long-term and permanent positions also. The networking piece is really crucial here because you'll be networking with schools and educational professionals. We do have subs that are hired on by the school districts, and because we don't have a contract as per se with you, like some staffing agencies, that school district can hire you on without having to pay for a processing fee and that sort of thing, which is really nice. And it's always nice when we do have subs that do get hired, and we really like it because you really establish that relationship with the schools, and that really pays off. We have automated scheduling, like I said, with Frontline's absence management system. So again, like on the app, you can accept those assignments, or we have a team that's dedicated just to you that you can call into on a daily basis, like at night or whatever. They're usually around till about 10 o'clock at night, so that you can call in and accept assignments there. We do offer weekly pay, which I think is great. So you can, instead of waiting to get paid in 2 weeks or once every month, you can be paid every week. We have free training opportunities. So we have videos, of course, online that you can take. We also offer live training So it might be things like classroom management, working with administrators, and the behavioral sorts of things that will help you with. So we try not to put you into the classroom without some sort of training. We really believe that that's important, and ongoing training is really good too. We have a 401k retirement savings plan that we also offer so that you can continue to save towards your retirement. Medical plans are available in certain areas depending on positions in school districts. And then, of course, we have really great support at Teachers on Call. Like I said, we have an entire team that's dedicated just to you as a substitute or paraprofessional with any questions that you might have on a day-to-day or weekly basis. They're there for you. They communicate with you and with the school district. So we really try to make sure that we provide transparent, upfront communication so that everybody gets along with everybody really well, and we can help our students out. Next slide, please. Last slide on here is definitely how you can apply. Your first thing to do is to apply online at www.teachersoncall.com. After you complete that interview or complete that application, then that goes to our onboarding team. They'll call you back for a phone interview, and then they'll get you through the pre-hire steps, online paperwork, education verification, online trainings. You'll have a background check to pass, and you'll complete your I-9 form with Teachers on Call. And then you'll receive our set of virtual orientation, and then you'll be able to start subbing. So the first thing you'll need to do is go to www.teachersoncall.com to apply. You can call our 1-800 number there, as you can see, 1-800-713-4439. And you can always contact me. My contact information is on there, stephen.peters@teachersoncall.com, and I'll be happy to assist you with any question that you might have. So welcome to Teachers on Call, where the students really need you. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. Job search tip number 5. Employers hire your skills. So if you can identify and talk about skill, you won't have trouble with the interview. For every one interview, plan, practice, and prepare 3 to 5 hours, as the interview stands between you and the job. A typical job seeker has 500 to 800 skills. Unfortunately, the average person can only talk about 10. Job searching is a numbers game, so the next interview, communicate 40 skills that are relevant to the job, and you will stand out. For more information, please contact me. Our final employer is Pat from Genio. Please remember, after Pat's presentation, we will go to the chat box and answer a few of your questions. So please type in your questions now.
Good morning. Genio Turkey Store is an innovative, empowering, and rewarding. Genio Turkey Store is based out of Wilmer, Minnesota. We are one of the world's largest turkey processing industry. Genio Turkey Store annually sells over $1 billion worth of turkey. We distribute over 1,500 products throughout the United States in more than 60 countries. We employ over 7,000 team members throughout the United States. We manage all our segments of our supply chain, from the turkey to your table. Next slide, please. Our plants are located on Benson Avenue and on Wilmer Avenue in Wilmer, Minnesota. We are offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus. We have openings on our production first shift, which is in Wilmer plant and the Benson Avenue plant, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. We also have openings on production second shift, which is at our Wilmer Avenue plant, 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. The production third shift offers a 30-cent night differential, which is at our Benson Avenue plant, 8:30 p.m. to 6 a.m. We also have part-time sanitation at the Benson Avenue plant from 4 to 9 p.m. We are currently, hourly rate is $14.75. And don't forget this $2,000 sign-on bonus. Next slide, please. Our live production areas include farm, feed mills, hatcheries, and live hall. We have current openings in our feed mills, which their current hourly rate varies depending on experience. Farm workers currently rate is $14 an hour. Candio High support $14.90 an hour, and that's working with baby birds and cleaning the barns. The hatchery's current hour rate is $14 an hour, and those all offer a $600 sign-on bonus. We also have CDL drivers with their current rate is $21.10 an hour, and they have a sign-on bonus of $1,500. Next slide, please. Genio Turkey Store team members qualify for benefits. Once you're full-time, then you will receive the benefits. Genio Turkey Store offers competitive salary along with annually raises and bonuses. We also opt options for medical, dental, and vision coverage for team members and their dependents. And the benefits will start 30 days after hire date. You are eligible at Genio Turkey Store for 401k savings plan with company match. Next slide, please. Genio Turkey Store provides a variety of opportunities to help balance between professional and personal life. Genio Turkey Store offers vacation, holiday, medical leave, funeral leaves, employee assistance program, direct deposit, which is on a weekly basis, and also employee discounts. Next slide, please. You can apply online, genioturkeystore.com/careers. And if you have any questions or need any assistance, please contact me.
Thank you, Patty. Questions? Kelly, do we have any questions for anyone?
Susan, I'm wondering how our employers are keeping their employees safe during the COVID pandemic that we're dealing with.
Good question, Kelly. Would one of our employers like to share what they're doing right now?
Hi, I'd like to share.
Go ahead.
Oops, sorry. Yeah, this is Elizabeth at the Long Prairie Packing Plant. So we have officially tested 100% of our staff here at Long Prairie Packing back in May. And since that time, we've installed barriers in our facility wherever possible. All employees have to wear a mask when on company property. We do also have face shields for them whenever a barrier is not possible to install just due to ergonomics and the work detail that's assigned. We've also installed more hand sanitizing stations both inside and outside of our facility. We've limited all foot traffic in our plant. We do not do tours in production. We're not going to expose our employees to anyone that is not already an employee working at our facility. And we do 100% temperature checks in the morning. And we've also disconnected any COVID-related absences from our incentive program and our attendance policies. So employees are not disciplined based on, it's not going to affect their attendance program or their incentive pay if they have to be gone for quarantine. We really want them to stay home and get better.
Thank you, Elizabeth, for sharing. Anyone else?
No, Susan, we didn't have any other questions.
All right. Thank you, Kelly. I do have a couple quick questions, employers. What is your hiring process? Applications, resumes, do you do a background check, those types of things?
I can bop in here with Novatech. We are pretty intentional about our hiring process. We want to make sure it's best fit, not just for us here at Novatech, but also for the candidate and for the team. So as we kind of navigate those steps, I try to stay in contact with the candidate just so they know what to expect. Due to COVID, that has kind of changed some of our processes, but that first step is always to apply online or reach out to myself and get that resume or application over, and I can help the candidate walk through that. But typically it is a more intentional process, but again, with the overall goal to make sure it's best fit for the candidate as well as our team.
Thank you, Melissa. Job seekers, if you do have further questions, feel free to reach out to the employers. We have 50 locations throughout the state and ready to help in taking your job to the next level. For more information, please visit our website, www.careerforce.mn.com, for helpful and useful job search and career planning information, finding locations, workshops, and hiring events. Another website that I want to highlight is minnesotaworks.net, where you can look for a job and post a resume. Finally, I'd like to thank employers for your time and information, and I thank you job seekers for your time and attention. I hope today you've come away with some useful job leads and helpful job search information to help you find a job a little faster. I look forward to hearing and connecting with you soon. Goodbye and have a great day.